What's up, YouTube family? We are back to Neverwinter, continuing with the tutorial series before we even begin to play. And I know I should have made this video first, where we should look at the classes, races, rolling a new character, and some class guides before you even begin to play the game. I made a new account just so that I can show you this because my main account is full. So we begin, they show us a short spiel here. Just some guys fighting some other guys, beating up some other guys, and some chick trying to bring a dragon to life, and oh, I don't even know what's happening here. Goodbye. So we can skip that. And where were we? Okay, so basically we look at class guides. As you can see, your Dragonborn race, your Metallic, and your Moon Elf, and your Renegades. These are ones that you need to purchase with Zen. Now Zen you can acquire in-game through acquiring Astral Diamonds, but that we will talk about in a later video. Anyway, continuing on, what you want to do is look at as you can see, you have a whole lot of different classes. You have humans, you have half orcs, wood elves, dwarves, halflings, half elf, drows, tieflings, a whole lot of different classes as any game would have, and naturally you can make them male or female. Each class has different abilities. For example, with humans you have 3% higher defense. You can plus 2 to any ability scores. That would be found over here. So you can plus 2 to any one over here. And as you can see, some other races, for example, let's take the dwarf. The dwarf automatically gives you plus 2 to constitution, and then you can either use it plus 2 to strength or plus 2 to wisdom. And so you can just have a look at each class, see their racial abilities, see which one would fit your playstyle. What do you think would fit better for you? In fact, instead of even doing that, we should actually go through a class guide list, which I have ready and available for you over here. So if you head over to mmomines.com, you'll see a whole lot of sections for different classes. You can choose, look at one of the classes that you might be interested in. Let's say you might be interested in playing a Scourge Warlock or an Earthbound Paladin. So you head over, you check out the Earthbound Paladin. Personally, I love the Great Weapon Fighter. Head over to the Earthbound Paladin, click in one of the class guides, and have a look, see what races they recommend for this class. And then you can either go according to that guide or choose your own. Maybe you want to play a Dragonborn. You've always wanted to play a Dragonborn. So you would go, you buy that if you want to, and then you make an Earthbound Paladin Dragonborn. Personally, I like human simply because of the plus 3 in heroic feats. I might actually consider changing to Dragonborn, but that I've been contemplating for a long time now, so I don't even think that's gonna happen, right? So then you can choose whether you want to make it a male or female. So what you want to do is make sure you follow a class guide, because you don't want to get to the end of the game and find out, oh man, I screwed up my stats, now I have to re-roll my entire character, and that re-roll is 1700 Zen. That's without the discount. So you don't want to do that, rather follow a class guide from the beginning. Your classes are your Great Weapon Fighter, which is your melee fighter. That gives you a constant DPS. You have a Guardian Fighter, which you can use as a tank, or you can even use as a burst DPS class. You have your Hunter Ranger, which is you basically just spamming encounter powers, trying to whittle their HP down. We have a Scourge Warlock. Similar, you just spamming your encounter powers. There's some really great DPS on this. Some of the best, some of the highest DPSs on the server were Scourge Warlocks at once. I don't know if that was also because of a bug with one of their powers. You have your Earthbound Paladin. Now this is purely either tank or heal. And as with a Guardian Fighter, here you can actually make a Guardian Fighter that's a DPS class, and I've seen one completely topped the charts in Masters Svartborg. The next DPS got about 250 million HP, and the Guardian Fighter got about 350 million. That's 100 million over. Anyway, so your Oathbound Paladin, this would be if you want to make a tank or a healer. Right now the heals are not too strong, but the tanking on the Oathbound Paladin is really, it's OP, if you know what I mean. Pardon the pun. Your Trickster Rogue, that you have a burst class DPS as well as some control on your enemies, though the control doesn't really work all that well on bosses, to be honest. But I have seen some excellent Trickster Rogues out there. They extremely strong in PvP as well. You have your Devoted Cleric. Here you're going to have your heals and your buffs. Your buffs are completely amazing. They basically buff your entire party's power all the way through the roof, and also make them immune to damage. Hopefully that won't be nerfed in the future. And then you have your Control Wizard. Your Control Wizard can be a buffer as well as a DPSer. So they're your range DPS. Let's go through the classes once more. So we have your Great Weapon Fighter. This is purely DPS. Your Guardian Fighter, you can have it as tank and DPS, though they also a really great buffing class. You have your Hunter Ranger. I haven't played too much with the Hunter Ranger, but there are some great buffs with the Hunter Ranger, and you're going to have a burst DPS class over here. You have your Scourge Warlock. This is a ranged DPS. Oh yes, and your Hunter Ranger is both melee and ranged. Your Scourge Warlock, that's going to be your ranged DPS. Your Oathbound Paladin, that's your tank and heals, though the tanking is way better on it. I've made one myself. Then you have your Trickster Rogue, that's your burst DPS again, extremely good in PvP. You have your Devoted Cleric, that's your buffs and heals. And lastly, your Control Wizard, that's your ranged DPS as well as buffing to the party as well. There is a new class, they say coming soon. I don't know how true that is and when it will come. Some people are saying that it could be a Bard class. I don't even know what a Bard class would be. Are you going to sing your enemy to death? Are you kidding me? Really? I mean, really? Anyway, there we have it for your character classes, and next we go on to our ability scores. So as you can see, you do want to make sure that you follow a some sort of guide so that you don't screw up your ability scores, because each ability over here plays a different role for each class. For example, dexterity on a Great Weapon Fighter is going to give you deflect as well as critical strike. However, on a Guardian Fighter is going to give you critical strike, and I think it gives you deflect as well, but it also gives you armor penetration. Whereas Constitution, for example, on a Great Weapon Fighter is going to give you damage resistance, and is going to give you higher HP. But it gives you and it also gives you armor penetration on a Great Weapon Fighter, but on a Guardian Fighter it gives you HP and your damage resistance. But as you can see now, if we selected a Control Wizard, they tell you that the primary ability scores you're looking for here is your Intelligence, and your secondary would be your Wisdom and Charisma. So those are the three that you should be looking to build up instead of Constitution, Strength, or Dexterity. So if we chose a human race for this, we can put 2 into Intelligence. We can re-roll till Intelligence is higher, but we don't want to do that. Or if we go, for example, so let's see what gives us +2 Intelligence. There's +2 to Intelligence and either Charisma or that. And our control effects, our resistance to control is higher. So, I mean, if we choose this for a Control Wizard, maybe it might be good. So let's check it out. Why? Because we can +2 to Intelligence and Charisma. So there we have 2 to that. We can re-roll as we please, but we sorry, we don't want to do it as we please, because it's really much better to follow a guide. And I guess that's about it about before you begin. Then we obviously have your character customization. You can select a template and then customize that further. What ugly hair on that guy, let's make him even uglier. Now this looks like a punk that I'd be on the streets, you know. Anyway, let's I don't know why I'm acting like such a fake star over there. Anyway, and you can continue select. Honestly, this to me is a whole lot of fluff. It doesn't really matter. You can name your character whatever you want to use. Set a biography. I am a super fake punk. I'm a super fake punk. Name super fake punk. You can randomize a name if you want to. Let's see. He's giving me some Garrick Hunting Orc, Helen Hunting, Roland Hunting Orc. What? Penetrance Patient? What shitty names? Anyway, fake super punk. Begin adventure. Hopefully this has been informative for you. I really would like to thank you for viewing. Please check out my next video or it was actually the first video that I created that speaks about level 0 to 60. This is going to speak about before you actually begin that journey of 0 to 60. And my next video is going to be taking you through level 60 to 70. Hopefully by then you should realize whether you want to continue with the game or not. I would like for you to continue with the game, and that's why I'm making these tutorials. So I really hope you have enjoyed this. Don't forget to click the like down below, subscribe to the channel, look out for more videos, and what else did I want to say? I always forget. What else did I want to say? No, you know what, let's keep it there, let's keep it sweet. I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you for viewing and happy gaming.
Saying that it feels right.